Let's talk about the three main exercises in Tantra in this video, which are usually done in group classes when there are many people. But I recommend those same exercises for those who are new to Tantra, and for those who are simply curious about it, those who are interested in tantric massage, those who want to improve their relationship with a man, those who in principle want to find a man and live with him in deep pleasure. Yes, I mean, this is like some sort of ABC. It's where Tantra begins. It's how we enter this world in general. And generally speaking, despite the fact that these exercises seem relatively simple, in reality, many people living in the city do work, home, hobbies, family, and so on for many, many days, many years, and these exercises are new to them. Sometimes they find them hard, yes. So let's figure out what this is for the exercises, and the first exercise is eye to eye. Yes, we look into the person's eyes. Seems simple, right? It seems so simple. But in reality, it's not as simple as it seems. Here's how the exercise is done. A group of 10, 15 people all walking around. In this life, yes, it won't be easy, but it's easier to do, and you'll start to experience a kind of thrill because that's how humans are designed. We need to communicate with others, but we all get clogged up, shut off. Some have even suffered trauma. They looked at you, said something like, "Don't stare at me," or something else in their childhood. Ever since then, we've been trying to avoid meeting the eyes of strangers. But the more time passes in your life, the more aware and spiritual you become, the more important this contact becomes to you. Yes, because we are all on planet Earth, stewing in the same human soup. We are all one and must endure contact with another person. Benevolent, it's worth a lot. Further, learning to look eye to eye with your loved one, your relationship. They reach a new level when that's amazing. Yes, in training, in practice, a lot of people, couples, a man, a woman who came in a couple, they meet, look into each other's eyes, then they say that in ordinary life they did not do this. And it was very difficult for some, it brings them to tears. The next thing you do is when you meet, you hug the person to be happy. You need at least 8 hugs a day with different people at tantric meetings. Just now, after you make eye contact, the next thing you do is hug. It's just a hug like that. Well, yes, no, it's when you let a person into yours. Yes, when you hug someone, you do it with feeling, with love, giving them a gift. In tantric exercises, a person responds in the same way. So when you do it, there's an energy exchange of this love, power, and strength. For some, these are also very emotional moments. Someone may even break into tears, yes, because maybe they didn't receive this love from their mother or father in their childhood. It's just that when you're hugged, it's very exhilarating. It's the next stage. And after that, the third is also basic tantra, considered to be a touch. We approach each other and begin to explore the other person's body with our fingertips. We do it very gently, very carefully, and we take our time. We don't rush anywhere. We fill every movement with love and tenderness, deliberately and slowly. We glide over the face, the head, down the back, getting to know the contours of the person's body. In the same way, this person touches you to establish a connection and contact. Eventually, we are eye to eye, embracing and touching. These are three basic Tantra techniques that the practice of Tantra cannot start without. It's advisable to practice them daily. Ideally, practice them on your loved ones who are always around, your friends, your relatives, your partners. The next two stages, I'll give you a clue right away as a bonus, are compliments. When we recognize in a person what adorns them, what they're good at, what they excel at, what has caught your eye, yes, and you mention it to anyone. Yes, again, in practice, you can do this with your own people. In Tantra practice, in a tantric gathering. You also do it with strangers, meaning you also meet. Pair up with someone and exchange nice compliments. Talk about what you see in them, like their beautiful eye color or nice clothes. Discuss how comfortable you feel around them and provide feedback in the form of compliments. The fifth stage for us involves the most important words in the world. I love you. It can be difficult to say them, but in Tantra we learn to say them, even to strangers. If there are 20 people in a group, you pair up and say, I love you to several people. Through this exercise, you understand that actually it's not that hard. There's nothing too embarrassing or terrible about it when you're told the words, I love you in these same exercises. This is how we learn in Tantra, with feeling, with gentleness, with love, putting your soul into these words, and you feel this warmth as much as you may lack it. Yes, how much you may have missed these emotions in life. When you are told that you are loved, many people, that's why they go to tantric meetings, events, because they fundamentally hug each other, touch each other, and say nice things, say words of love. This is what everyone should receive, but for some reason, we, our generation, didn't receive this in childhood. It seems to have been accepted by our parents that way. We all limited our children in this way. We lack all of this in our life now. So at tantric meetings, there are a lot of emotions. Feelings are released from people. They learn to live as if anew, but with new inputs. Starting with the fact that he is loved and he loves this world, this is the base on which all Tantra is built. Without it, without embarking on this journey, yes, without learning these basic things, when you encounter strangers with a look, when you hold a gaze, when you transmit love through it, when you embrace a person, acquaintances, strangers with love, when you speak words of love, speak. Entering a person's field very delicately so that they feel comfortable when they start to treat your body with respect, to touch you. This is very valuable. All Tantra is built on these 5 moments. Actually, all subsequent levels and your spiritual evolution will be based on these foundations.